Hi, my name is Cheyenne Hill. This is my first video blog for the course Counseling 500. While observing the 4 videos necessary for this assignment, I took notice on how the counseling skills consistently build off of each other, with the foundational level primarily focused on non-judgmental listening styles. These basic skills, often inclusive of posing open and closed questions to the clients, paraphrasing their emotions and the stories that they are telling the counselors at the time, while checking comprehension of their situation is accurate, and also being wary of where your body language is at all times, such as using soft facial features, nodding to show engagement with the client throughout the session, and also keeping a neutral or leaning slightly forward in your body language to create an environment of caring. This second level would be invitational skills, asking the client to divulge with you while not making them obligated to. This may be shown in empathetic statements such as, wow, that must really be hard for you, or suggesting times to divulge to the client, such as asking if they could tell you more about the situation that they are discussing. The third level would be reflecting feelings, and this was primarily used to reiterate the emotional aspects that the client was telling the counselors, and also what is already perceived by the counselors through maybe nonverbal cues that the client is giving off that they may not be wary of, while checking the comprehension of this through stating their emotional aspects in a questioning tone, or perhaps asking the client directly how accurate this information is. And the counselor was also observed to use emotional language during this time to actively engage the client in listening to them as well. And the final level would be reflecting meaning, which is much more subtle, but it also contains all of the 3 previous levels. However, it also attempts to summarize deeper reasoning behind these emotions. This may include values or morals or cultural understandings that the client is trying to bring to the counseling session. From these videos, I believe that this is how I already had a preconceived notion of counseling happening in the real world. This may be because I do have past experience of being in counseling, but I believe that these past experiences I have will empower my ability to counsel others by having previously experienced their situation and keeping that in mind of what they are experiencing during their first sessions, especially. Furthermore, an environment of growth, which is what counseling is supposed to provide, must be inviting in the ways of attentive listening. And a lot of the skills that I have just mentioned do lie in that category. In order to work up to attaining these skills, I believe that right now, a good place for me to start would be waiting a significant amount of time to make assumptions about others' feelings and what they are going through, because I tend to have a habit of making those assumptions fairly quickly. So, thank you for watching this, and I pray that you may have a blessed week.